shocking decision. Ravens bench their star cornerback just when they need him most. In a move that caught many NFL fans completely off guard, the Baltimore Ravens made the surprising decision to list cornerback Jaire Alexander as inactive for Sunday's game. But here's where it gets controversial. Head coach John Harbaugh insists this benching is actually part of a strategic plan to get their veteran defender back to elite form. Speaking at his Monday press conference, Harbaugh offered reassurance to concerned Ravens fans, explaining that Alexander's absence from the lineup would be temporary. The coach emphasized that the decision wasn't punitive, but rather a calculated move designed to help the experienced quarterback regain his peak performance level. "I wish it was really black and white," Harbaugh admitted during his media session. "I think he'll be out there soon. It could be as early as this week." It's gonna be when he feels and he can see that he's right to be out there and play like a top-level Jaire. The backstory here reveals a pattern that's becoming increasingly concerning for Ravens supporters. Alexander has been battling persistent knee problems that first surfaced last season, forcing him to miss valuable playing time. Those same knee issues continued to plague him throughout the summer training period, significantly limiting his practice participation and potentially affecting his game readiness. And this is the part most people miss. Alexander's struggles weren't just physical. His on-field performance in the season opener against the Buffalo Bills fell well short of the high standards Ravens fans have come to expect from their defensive standouts. This subpar showing likely influenced the coaching staff's decision to give him additional time to recover and refocus. Harbaugh's prediction that Alexander will return sooner rather than later suggests the team believes this temporary setback can be overcome quickly. The coach's comments indicate that Alexander's return to action could happen as soon as the upcoming week, depending on how the player feels both physically and mentally about his readiness to compete at an elite level. The timing of this situation creates additional pressure for Baltimore's defensive secondary. The Ravens are scheduled to face the Detroit Lions in a crucial Monday Night Football matchup during Week 3, and they're already dealing with another potential cornerback crisis. Marlon Humphrey, another key piece of their defensive puzzle, suffered a groin injury during Sunday's victory over the Cleveland Browns and had to exit the game early. This double blow to their cornerback depth could force the Ravens coaching staff to make some creative adjustments to their defensive game plan. With both Alexander and potentially Humphrey unavailable or limited, younger players may need to step up and fill significant roles against a Lions offense that's capable of exploiting weaknesses in pass coverage. But here's the controversial question that's dividing Ravens fans. Is benching a veteran player like Alexander really the right approach when your team needs experienced leadership on defense? Some argue that playing through adversity builds character and helps players regain their confidence faster than sitting on the sidelines. Others believe that rushing a player back before he's mentally and physically ready could lead to more serious long-term problems. The Ravens organization clearly believes that patience is the better strategy in this situation. They're betting that giving Alexander the time he needs to fully recover and regain his confidence will pay dividends when he eventually returns to the field. However, this approach requires other players to step up and maintain the team's defensive standards while their veteran cornerback works his way back. What's your take on this situation? Do you think the Ravens are making the right call by being patient with Alexander? Or should they throw him back into game action to help him work through his struggles? Should teams prioritize long-term player health over short-term competitive needs? Especially when dealing with veteran players who have proven track records. Share your thoughts and let us know whether you agree or disagree with Baltimore's handling of this delicate situation.